intro and everything like this going on. I mean, we should be live here. Let's see. 30-second delay. Come on, YouTube, refresh. Refresh. Come on. There we go. And we're live early because I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock this morning and I am very hungry. But unfortunately, this will be an hour stream. So we should be good to go. All right, welcome to Real Talk, where me and these two lovely ladies review movies and we cycle through who gets to pick one and everything like that. This week we're reviewing The Sting, but first, how are you doing, ladies?
We're doing good.
My lovely co-host with Makara has the lighting of the evening, just the shade shut, just light. You can just see her
in the background.
And you got a puppy in the background, so that works even better.
Wow. Great. Hi, everybody. Doing good, Brim. It's good to see you guys.
So, yeah, next up, let's say hi to the chat. We got the Grand Duke with the first comment in here. Yes. Fantastic. Hey, Grand Duke, how you doing? I look forward to seeing what everybody thinks about this movie. This is the kind of movie I might not see, but from the age where the scripts had to be good. Oh, you'll hear a lot of opinions today. That's the Grand Duke. Who else have we got in chat? Michael Moose with Cervezas Cristal. Absolutely fantastic. Hello, Michael Moose with the Cervezas Cristal. Crazy Clown Town, how you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Good to see you.
Crazy Clown Town, yay! That's great. Yes, so it's been a hectic week. I've got the poor lighting, the worst lighting in the show today. So travel status,
Hey, you still look great, so that works.
Hey, we make it work, right? So it's very humid here. So the hair, see, it's already grown an inch in volume just by sitting here with the AC turned off because it makes too much hum. So it's hilarious, but it's all good. So how was your week? Did you guys have a good week?
Yeah, so far so good. Quiet weekend. I haven't been able to take the dog on a proper walk, good long 2-mile walk. It's been 22 degrees and it's been warm enough during the day and it's ice. It's like snow, then it ices over and the sidewalks aren't really clear. So there hasn't been any good long walks for me and the boy for quite a while now.
Yeah. So how cold did you say it is now?
It was 40 today. We got a little increase, but it's been like -7 one morning, and it didn't get over like 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's been really cold up north, so the getting out of the house isn't an option. So I've been trying to be productive. I worked on some video scripts for some stuff, and I've been chopping stuff. 73-degree Lafayette. Oh, wasp.
It's a wonderful balm. It's too hot for me. I got off the airplane. I was dying because I had long sleeve shirt on. But yeah, it's been 73. I'll be here. Larry the IDOT. Hello.
Larry the IDOT. Hey, everyone. Hey, Larry.
Yeah. Hi there. Yeah. So next week I'll be back here. But guess what next week is? I can't believe it. It's Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Mardi Gras. That's my favorite time at Universal. It really is. It is my favorite event that they have at Universal. When I first went to the parks, it was Mardi Gras, and I really enjoyed it. The food is great. The parade is fun.
I've never been, so
you're gonna have a blast.
Well, I didn't.
Maybe you can find a way to. Makara's like small. Maybe you can find a way to carry her in a duffel bag and put her in overhead compartment. It would be a little awkward going through X-rays because she can just go like this while she's going through.
Yeah, it'll be fun. No, I'm not coming down for that. I'm coming for work, but I understand it's going to be Mardi Gras, so. It actually, I have to sit here and figure out. I've got an 8-mile commute to get to the site I gotta go, but I've got to figure out how to avoid.
Are you actually traveling through New Orleans?
Yeah, not New Orleans, but they have parades here in Lafayette. So I have to be very careful with the route I take from the lodging to the site that I've got to go. So they've already started putting the porta potties out. The streets are barricaded. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, Louisiana gets a little nuts for the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all fantastic. So I'm excited. I might just
I've
get
always wanted to
experience it.
go just for the experience of it, but it's
Yeah.
like if you try to book during Mardi Gras, you're going to spend at least like $3,000 on room and food and everything like
Oh
that. And
wow.
I'm like, that is a lot. Hey, stop bumping into the fucking table.
You
He's
two
shaking
have
the whole thing. You
well
better not be
shaken
chewing
bake.
those power cables.
Well, you see, there you go. That's why I don't
Go.
even bother to have my four-legged child in the room because,
Well,
well, first I
I
can travel
found
with him
out that
anyway.
when he's bored, he was chewing on the electrical cable to my monitor
Wow.
when he was a puppy because I found it. And now I'm just like, well, we're going to have to do something about this. So I moved him up and he's sitting there and he's shaking the whole table like this.
We can
So
see it. We could see it.
I'm like, what the hell's moving? He shouldn't be moving. What's he doing down there?
Wow.
Evil little midget.
I know. You want to hear about the evil little midget story? I got a good one for you. So the fire alarm at the hotel went off the night before one time. Before I could get dressed to get out, it stopped. Last night, it went off twice and I had to actually get out. So here I am, middle of the night, running down the stairs. And of course, they gave me a room all the way on the fifth floor. So that was a hike getting down there. And then as soon as I got down there, he stopped and we all had to come up. Of course, the elevators are not working. Hiked 5 stories back up. So, of course, it was late. I didn't get to sleep last night. Meeting started like at 3:30 in the morning. But yeah, but that was a crazy midget story for the operations
Sammy's
here,
just,
whatever it
he's
was.
just being a brat and he's pissed because I had to put him in his crate.
Oh no, he's sitting way back there now. He's not even coming close.
Yeah, he knows he made me mad. So he's like, I'm going to watch him and I know he'll give me attention eventually.
He's just sitting back there. Look at you. Bram, you're so mean. Look at your poor puppy.
I
He's
know.
sitting over
Horrible
there.
dog dad.
Oh
I
my
am
gosh.
honestly excited for the 27th of this month. It is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, and I know we're not a video game channel, but Pokemon kind of transcends all movies, games, all that stuff. And I love Pokemon, and I'm honestly
you
really
do?
excited to see what games are going to come out. Like there's some leaks and everything like that, like like a remake of Fire Red and Leaf Green for the Switch 2, which means I actually might have to get a Switch 2.
Oh,
I've been
gosh.
holding off. Like I want a Switch 2. I've wanted one, but I don't see the point in upgrading until the new Pokemon games come out. So I have one. It works perfectly fine. I'll play what I have on that. But then if they're Switch 2 exclusives, I will have to get the new Switch. The Switch 1 will be retired and put in a bin with my PS2 and everything like that. And then we'll go from there. But I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not going to get the Mario Kart. I don't want Mario Kart. I have no interest. I just want.
I'm terrible at Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
$80 game, ladies and gentlemen. $80 game.
Well, I have an admission to make. I've never played the Pokemon
It
game
is.
ever.
If you enjoy collecting things, if you enjoy leveling things, the stories. But if you enjoy collecting things, if you enjoy like running around a world, catching monsters and JRPG style stuff, it's not bad. I mean, there's other variants. I'm just a fan of the main ones.
It's definitely something to play with, like if you have like family or just like a big group of people, just get together and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Well,
is
my family and big group of people, they all look like Pokemon, so I'm not sure we can kind of jump on a game to experience it.
When Mike gets mad at Mario Kart, that is the reason to watch the Mario. Mike's meltdowns are legendary. I have no friends when I play Mario Kart. I love Kristen, but I hate her when I play Mario Kart.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious, yeah. And let's see, Grand Duke had a comment. His friend keeps annoying me to go there. She's crazy Cajun who lives in NOLA.
NOLA.
Ah, how about that?
I moved to when I didn't travel before I was 40. Like I didn't leave New England. Let me rephrase. I traveled to Arizona for a couple days to visit a friend, and then I flew back home. And my scope of distance is really skewed because I can drive 20 minutes and hit 3 towns and another state. Okay, I can't. Like I am that close to the border of New Hampshire, but there's 3 towns. Everything's so compact and compressed here. When I went to Florida for the first time, we drove 30 minutes and we were still in Orlando. I drive 30 minutes here. I am gone through 3 towns, maybe 4, and
Wow.
you can get to Rhode Island in an hour from my house. So my scope of the size of the travel times is really skewed. So it's really interesting when I travel because I never know how long something's, and I know how long it'll take at home, but I don't know how long. I can even judge traffic by the time of day. But traveling is just completely thrown off, and I have no clue what I'm like. Can I carpool? I'm hoping to get carpools going on when I get to MegaCon.
Wow.
But yeah,
I'm trying to count how many. I'm trying to see how many countries I've been to already. I know for sure 7 countries. Actually counting U.S.
Mad Fury Road.
Very good. That's funny.
I mean, I don't know how he drives so well. He's only got 1 foot because he lost the other one to the diabetes from the cake stream. I'm really happy I started that one. I'm like, you lost your leg. You got the sugar foot from the cake, and I started it stuck. I started the cake stream, and Turd Ferguson and I started the dislikes. Now everybody's jumping on the train.
That's funny.
Mike, why do you have so many? I just don't know.
No, they're doing Fall Guys tonight.
That doesn't require quite the meltdown. Animal Party and Mario Kart brings the best meltdown. I'm not mean to Meek. I do it because I like Meek. If I didn't like him, I wouldn't even do anything about his reviews. We should dislike Krista's reviews. Do you realize that could actually get you killed? That is a distinct possibility.
You will have MCU fan and Keenan coming after me.
MCU fan, Sippy and Keenan will go hunting. Agreed with Crazy Cloud. You guys are starting something, and
oh my god!
I'm not going to even begin. I'm going to tell Jay, and he'll deal with you. I don't even think Krista puts reviews on critic lists.
No,
I think she does.
She has a few.
Yeah, she does.
She did Dracula recently.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't start First of all, Krista's a barely 5-foot Italian woman. You do not fuck around with them. They are the walking epitome of fuck around, find out. Second, I don't want to deal with the people around her because, man, that's going to be some next level shit. They think Krista's under attack. It's on.
So I just finished my count, Brim. I've been to 8 countries, and I think minimum 28 states.
I've been to America, and I've been to Maine, I've been to Vermont. I go camping in the White Mountains in New Hampshire on occasion.
See, I forgot Maine, I forgot New Hampshire. I've been to those too, so that's up to 30.
I've been to Vermont. I've been to Rhode Island and Connecticut.
Rhode Island.
I've been to Arizona, and I've been to Florida.
Yep.
And unless you count the train I traveled on, I've been to New York. If you count the train I traveled on, I've been to New York. I've been down the West Coast, down the East Coast to Washington, D.C., and then to North Carolina. By the way, I told my friends, I'm like, you have nothing in your state but water towers and car sales lots. That is all that is in your state. I went down here and everywhere had a freaking water tower. Everywhere. Like, there's a town, there's a new water tower. Hey, look, it's another town and another water tower.
There's a lot of water towers.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
love traveling,
yeah.
especially once I have a hobby. Every airport I go to, I get a shot glass.
Oh, nice.
So I have a display of a lot of shot glasses, right?
Very
And
nice.
if I travel again through it, if they have a cooler looking one, guess what? I get another shot glass.
I was really
Oh.
bummed. So it was 2021. It was peak pandemic, but they were allowing travel, and I was really excited because I had a 4 hour layover in DC. And I'm like, that's fantastic. I'm at the station. I can, put my bags in a locker, and I can, because I was taking a train, I can put my bags in the locker. I can, duck out to, walk around for an hour or two, check out the Washington Monument. The mall was right there and everything. I was really
Yep.
excited to go. I get off the train, I get excited, and I start looking around for lockers. There's none. They pulled them all out. So I sat at the train station for 4 hours waiting for my train, which was an
Oh
hour late.
no!
Oh,
Wow.
it was worse on the way home. On the way home, it was a 6 hour delay. I didn't, it was absolutely horrible. I missed my train, and it was horrible. I'm like, I am never using Amtrak ever again. I'm like, I wanted to go. I wanted to go get food at the bar because I hadn't eaten yet. I'm like, oh, I'll grab some snacks at whatever, and a drink or whatever. Nope, none of that. Why? Because they only took card and I only had cash on me. Because of the pandemic, they were only taking card, and I'm sitting there like, yeah. So I'm just like, nope. And hey, Cajun Corey, okay, Ross, what's the what's the proper way to pronounce that?
It's Lafayette, not Lafayette. I think it's Lafayette. Did I
Lafayette.
get it right? I don't know.
I don't know.
Come
Did
on,
you get it
Cajun
right,
Curry,
Cajun
be
Corey?
kind to me. I still can't say that word, the Buddha. Oh God, don't get me started on that one.
Hey, stop.
I'm terrible. Yep,
We're okay.
see, I got it. How about that? Thank you.
Yep, you got it.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it's great food. They got great donut places, and it's not like your regular donuts. There you go. You should teach me. I'm teachable to a certain extent, and then I just buzz around. Yeah, but
I'll let Wasp go first. How did Michael Moose one asks, how do you pick up your Brimstone and Wasps as your usernames?
okay. So I have a special place in my heart for vessels, Navy vessels. So that is
The USS Wasp.
That's right. So that's how it came to be USS Wasp 69. So since I like the Wasp class, they are LHD class, which are the next size down from your carriers, nuclear carriers. So I've been on a couple of the Wasp class vessels, and I just love those, and that's how I picked my name. So hopefully that answered it.
Hey, Christian Rocker. All right, and
Hey.
me, my name is actually taken from my favorite canceled television show. It was one of the first ones where I realized that the more I enjoy a show, the more likely it's going to get canceled. This show isn't even on a streaming service or DVD, or it's extremely hard to find on DVD, and it is called Brimstone. Angie Blanken coming in.
Yeah, hello, Angie.
And that's how I picked my name. I've been Brimstone online since my 20s.
That's
So,
a good one.
my real name is Ben, but most people who know me online just call me Brim.
Brim. Yeah, that's what I call you, Brim.
It's just Brim. Most people just call me Brim, but my real name is Ben. I don't mind people knowing it. It just doesn't matter. Most people, even if they know my real name, that know me online, call me by my net handle. Hell, my friend Touch of Oblivion has known me for close to 12 years, and he still calls me Brim, even though he knows my name as my address, and we exchange Christmas gifts.
Well, you keep up with that cute puppy of yours, you're going to be known as Sammy's daddy.
Yes, I will.
You're going to lose your identity altogether because he's going to steal the show.
You still Crazy Clown Town. I stole mine from my brother. That's your right to steal that from your brother, dude. That is your absolute God-given right to fuck with your siblings.
Yeah.
Unless your siblings are oversensitive like mine.
How about that? Oh, he says his name is Steven with a V.
Ah,
How about that?
nice to
So
meet
how
you,
is it
Steven.
that it's help me out here? So why Steven can be with a V or a PH? What is the difference? You know, one of the challenges I got when I first moved to the States was that you call John Jack, you
You
call
can.
William Bill. I just gave up after a while. I was like, you
Hey,
know
Uncle
what?
Mike.
Yeah. So how is it that some people are Stephen with a V and some are Stephen with a PH?
The English language, American English, is as screwed up to begin with anyway, so I just kind of go with it. Like, you have 3 different meanings for the same word and spellings and everything
Yep.
like that. So I'm just like, nope. I just don't care. I'm just give me what to call you, and we will move along with the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So
The
no.
fact that you're Cajun and you might be named Corey and you were born in 1988. I don't know. Could be a shot in the dark. It's like X-Wing 5. I knew exactly what it meant.
No.
X-Wing, Red 5. Clear Star Wars reference.
Oh
Still a
my.
stupid name.
Yeah. Cajun curry, I think I love your jokes. I think it's just the spicy jokes that you put out. And you know what? People give you a hard time about it, but you keep it up, buddy. I love it. It's an awesome sense of humor. Loving it.
I love it. You also got to do more dad jokes from Crescent. I made her a promise that I would not do dad jokes for her ever again, and I've been at it and I won't. But by all means, please keep it up. It's great.
Let's go.
Reason's best answer is that
That is funny. I'm sure there'll be
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
fellow jokes.
Yeah, there's something I'm gonna be telling all jokes.
The jokes.
Yeah,
What
that'll
happened
be
in
good.
Orlando?
There's talking about something from New Orleans. You know, they used to have oh gosh, what do they call it? King's cake or something. It's about celebrating Jesus, and they used to put like little baby, like a little tiny baby doll,
Oh,
like naked baby Jesus in the cake, and they would celebrate. I think for special occasions, and you would cut it and
that's
see who gets
fantastic.
the piece that had the baby in it. You know what? They don't put it in the cake, king cake. Thank you, Cajun Curry. They don't do that anymore. You know why? Because people either broke their teeth or they were worried about getting sued. And I'm like, it was such a fun, because you wouldn't know who got the piece that had the baby in it. So
So
yeah,
there is one thing I want to go to New Orleans for, and I want to try the beignets. I want it
yeah,
like apparently they're not like that anywhere else. No matter where you have them, they will always be different there and stuff like. And I really want to try them, but going to New Orleans just for some beignets is kind of
yeah,
insane for me. If I was rich, I'd be like, we're going to North Carolina, New Orleans to get some beignets.
yeah. New Orleans, I've been to New Orleans one time. If you recall, maybe last year, there were a whole bunch of flights that got messed up and delayed. So I kept the rental and I drove down from Lafayette all the way down there and ended up staying there. But, I never had the opportunity.
Hey, you're right down the
Yeah.
street from Cajun Corey, right down the road from Cajun Corey,
Oh, how
apparently.
about this? It's in Lafayette right now. Yep, that's true. I'll be here again next week, and I know they're gonna have some parade. So I was trying to pick my route next week from where I'm staying onto the site that I've got to go to because I know the
Well,
roads
maybe
will be
you can hit
blocked.
him up and he can help you with traffic.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know you were down here. I thought you were somewhere in Tennessee. So yeah, he's from Ray. Oh, I don't know how to say that. I'm sure there's a
Rain.
proper Louisiana way of saying it. I butcher that stuff big time. Somebody told me today, someone's last name or first name was
He lives in
Habert.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah, so there you go. Yeah, that's that's a little bit far from here, but yeah. Um, so one person's name, I mean, the it's amazing how they pronounce things here. So I came across the name. It was spelled Hebert. So I called it Habert. They said no, that's Abert. I'm like, how do you make AE sound out of HER? So I gave up. So I butcher things bad with the New Orleans way of pronouncing things.
I want to
Yeah.
go. I haven't heard one person recommend going to New Orleans. I recommend not to go.
Not to go. I agree with him. It's not a very nice place, I hear, except unless you know where you're going. Even in Lafayette, I think southern part of Lafayette is nicer than the northern part of Lafayette. So,
I can tell you that I live in a college town, and the closer you get to the college, the nicer the town gets. The farther you get from the college, the worse it gets. I live in a 100-year-old tenement building that should probably be condemned. You get closer to the college, you have really nice houses and
yeah.
everything like that all around because the college owns a majority of the town. They have slowly but surely been buying up property, and it got a big problem.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other issue.
Got it. So Michael Moose is asking if I am British. No, I grew up with British English, and then I had to learn the US version of English, and English is my fourth language. So
And we don't
that's
ask
why it's a
Wasp about her
crazy
past.
accent.
It adds to her mystery and mystique.
The what?
We don't ask Wasp about her past or anything. We have to keep Wasp a mystery. To learn about Wasp is to not love the Wasp like we all love the Wasp.
Well, I couldn't speak to the full background of the history because it's not a good thing. So, I would tell you, but I'm not allowed to say what happens on the YouTube. If
No,
I tell
that's
you.
fine. No, we don't ask. You don't tell. It's got to work for something.
John Ambler is in the chat.
John
Oh,
Ambler
look at that.
coming in.
Hello.
Oh, the man,
Howdy,
the myth, the
sire.
legend. Grandpa John is in the chat.
Yay. That's great. Cool. Very nice. Yes, so it's been a great week. Chilly weather in awesome Virginia. On Sunday, it was like 10 to 15 degrees. Your face was fracturing in the cold. Get to Lafayette, it was burning hot. I was so mad with heat. I had to just find a T-shirt in my bag to just not be upset so I could function. So yeah, it's a good week, busy week. Be back here in the wonderful Lafayette next week, and then the following week I'll be up in the wonderful Toronto area. So yeah, lots of travel this month, but it's all good. So I'm excited though. I was so excited when you let us pick movies. So we watched the wonderful movie that Makira had picked last week. It was really
in
good.
just a little sec. I do have a bit of news to go into before we start
okay.
streaming.
What you got? Tell us.
We had a very tragic death today.
Oh no.
The James Vanderbeek, the guy who played Dawson on Dawson's Creek, cancer got him at 48 years old. Now, if you ever grew up in the mid to late 90s, early 2000s, Dawson's Creek was the teen drama of the time. And he was the lead of it. It was him. And he had 6 kids, a wife, and cancer got him.
Wow. That's
so
sad.
The fact that this guy right here is no longer with us is actually really tragic. My YouTube feed's been exploding with it.
Really?
Everybody, because he's a cultural icon iconic for a whole generation, and he just died really young. He was 48 years old.
How old was he?
48. He was 48 years old. He was in movies. He was in Varsity Blues. He did so many good things, and he was just nobody had even before nobody has had an unkind thing to say about this guy. And it sucks that he's gone, and he will definitely be missed. But I had to bring that one up, and that it's just one of those things. His grandmother used to bring him to the restaurant I worked at for some time, all the time. Yeah, one of the places I'm actually looking at moving in North Carolina is Wilmington because it's where Dawson's Creek was filmed.
Wow.
And it's really tragic that he got taken, laid him low like that. Especially 6 kids, and I think the oldest is maybe 12.
Yeah.
He and his wife just started popping out kids.
Kids are good.
I'm not saying they're not, but there's all this great stuff going around. There's not an unkind word about him.
That's too tragic. it's amazing. We all think we have plans for our lives. You know, you plan your life, right? I'm going to do this, and I'm here in my career or whatever aspirations you have. And we really need to be more humble and remember we're really not in charge, you know.
Yep,
However,
we
it's
have
not
zero control over our lives. So
right.
live it well and be a good person, and that's pretty much all you can do in the end.
You know, absolutely. But the other thing about it is it's good for us to be grateful about what we have, and whatever it is you do, whatever your aspirations are, give it your all, because you have to we have to live a purposeful life. And if you do that, you really, you know, it's fulfilling. uh, some people, you know, honestly, I come across people that are absolutely miserable. I get it that they have to hold a job that they probably do not like, but if we try and be true to our aspirations, I really truly believe that you're going to succeed in what you want to do and be happy with it. So life is too short. I mean, the guy's 49 and he's gone. It's just
49.
yeah.
You know, I have once I get out of here, I will be doing a heck of a lot more than I am now, but I am constrained about my location and where I live and everything like that. So it's time to take a next step of life, which is why I'm leaving, which is why I'm
Yeah.
moving. I'm time to get out of New England and
Yeah.
I was actually originally supposed to move to Texas in my early 20s, but my family all talked me out of it. Me and my friend were going to go in on an apartment, find something to do, and just do that. But he went, I didn't,
Wow.
because my family talked me out of it, and I've been trapped here ever since. And my life got a lot worse very quickly when I stayed.
Got it.
So I'm like, my mom's like, "Are you sure you want to go?" I'm like, "Look, you tried to talk me out of it last time, and look where I ended up. I'm not doing it again." You
There you
think you have
go.
your
Wow.
best interests at heart, but really, I know what's best for me, and this state isn't it anymore. Not with $1,500 utility bills. Mike, I live in Massachusetts, and not just anywhere in Massachusetts. I live at the top of Massachusetts, so I live in the middle of all the old towns and white old money, like literally old. It's rough up here. Utilities suck.
I just can't get over how expensive those are, Brim. It's really high.
John Ambler, I would love to go to Texas, but I don't have a car, and it's too spread out for me to do anything. I'd live off of, like the delivery service and everything like that. I would
Mm,
live off food deliver, not takeout, but Instacart or DoorDash or whatever to get my groceries delivered, because I can't get to this Walmart to get them.
wow.
I need to be able to get my own groceries and things like that. So. Central Connecticut. Damn. So you understand the pain of New England utility bills. I having solar installed. Uncle Mike, that's great. Solar installed is great. It is good for if it's just you. It can't support the power grid. But I'm not going to go into the absolute insanity that is my state's green push.
Yep.
I have no desire to leave Tennessee. I kind of like not paying a state income tax.
No, do not
Yeah.
blame you. Do not blame you. Tennessee's beautiful. I mean, if you have not, you know, committed yet to North Carolina, Brim, consider Tennessee, because Unicoi County, around
I have
Johnston
friends in North
City.
Carolina.
Yeah,
It's
that's what. Yeah, it's
that's
big.
why I
Yeah,
chose North Carolina. I won't be
yeah,
like living next door, but I'll be like an hour away in case.
yeah.
It's a safety thing, and if an emergency happens or something like that, I want to have at least one person close by that knows what the hell to
Got it.
do.
Got it. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah,
But Texas is the only state I would go to that I wouldn't live, because it's just, well, it's Texas.
yeah,
It's the only state in the union that can survive on its own outside of the U.S. It has its own power grid. It has its own.
yeah.
You have cattle down there. It can sustain its own food and everything like that. It's the only state in the union that can survive
Yeah.
on its own outside of the union. And it's actually a funny thing. I get bored and read really strange, obscure things. But when Texas joined the union, they have a clause in their contract when they join the union. And Texas, if it chooses, can actually break into 5 different states
Wow.
if they so choose. Most people don't know that, and I'm like, that's great. Mo and Blaine, yeah, I know you're from North Carolina. I lived in North Carolina for a short time when I was in third and fourth grade, back when the oil crash happened in the 80s, I think it was. Right on. No, I'm going to be 43 in April. May not look it, but I will be. I'll be middle aged, and it's time to get out of New England and just get out. Because
Angie Blanken has a question for me. What do you know about the Johnson City area of Tennessee? Well, Johnson City, Tennessee. If you guys haven't been, the whole city is built around a company, a chemical company out there. I know a lot about that, and it's a beautiful place. So Johnson City is a gorgeous area, very industrial, but it has several. So it's got manufacturing there, not only chemicals, but there are some defense kind of companies there too that manufacture stuff. Beautiful scenery. Going there from around South Carolina area, you drive through wonderful scenery, Unicoi County. I mean, it's a lot of good old fashioned Smoky Mountain areas that you can drive through. It's absolutely beautiful up there. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in Tennessee, up around that corner of it. A little bit of time around, but I still go around Memphis quite often. Again, not around the Memphis area. I land and I drive out about a couple hours that way. Not as wooded with hills around where I go around Memphis. It's a lot more flatlands and farmlands there, so it's pretty good. A lot of manufacturing sites, for example. I think it's Breyer out there. They have quite a few snack manufacturing facilities in Tennessee there. So Memphis, we're right. It's not safe at all, Christian Rocker. I don't waste any time around Memphis. I'll just grab the rental car and out of there. You know. So yeah, it's getting better a little bit, but no desire to spend any time in the Memphis area itself. Yeah, so that's a little bit about Tennessee. It's a good state. I enjoyed spending time there quite often, actually. Texas is nice too, Brim. If you ever go, highly recommend Austin area, Houston area in Woodlands,
Well,
north of Houston a little bit.
I
It's pretty
was
nice out
going
there.
to go visit friends about a year ago in October. They lived in Dallas Fort Worth area,
Yep, yep.
and we had a falling out due to the last election, and I haven't talked to them since September of 2024.
Yeah, cool.
So that wasn't. I really want to try some Texas barbecue. I'm a foodie. I may look big, but I actually don't eat like junk when I'm at home. I eat very lean. I eat mostly healthy, and I eat very minimalist. I'm just very sedentary. Um, but when I travel, I love trying all different food because I actually enjoy food. It is very good, and when I make food, it's very good food. Or if I don't want to cook, it's probably a frozen pizza. But I'll do like marinated pork ribs or some rice on the side with some mixed vegetables, and I eat very well and clean at home. But I love traveling and doing food like the Who Hash. I cannot wait to, like, out of everything I'm looking forward to, it's trying Parks food. I want to try the Who Hash. I
Who
want to
hash?
get a.
Whoa! What is a who hash? I've never.
uh,
What is a who hash? Wait a minute.
are you familiar with the
That doesn't
Grinch?
sound. Can you
Who are
talk
you
about
familiar
it
with
in
the Grinch?
public?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Are you familiar with that film? And he even took the last can of Who Hash, and they have a Dr. Seuss land
Who hash?
in all. They have a Dr. Seuss land in all
Oh, Dr.
in
Seuss.
Universal, and it comes and you can actually get at the the Green Eggs and Ham Cafe a can of Who Hash. It is literally tater tots with bacon and a cheese thing and everything on top of it, and it comes in a little souvenir can. And I'm like, I want this. I never knew I needed this in my life, and I
No.
cannot wait to try. I kept missing
Wait
it
a
when I
minute.
was traveling.
That sounds like you need a can of whoop hash, not a who hash. I mean, that's going to go in that category for me. Can of who hash, that equals to a can of whoop
All
hash.
right.
I
So
think that's
apparently
fantastic.
it
That's
is.
I need that hash mash.
Uh,
It looks like what I used to make my nieces and nephews for breakfast. Just make but I called it hash mash.
It's tater tots with brisket, cheese sauce, grilled onions, and Thousand Island dressing.
Oh God, that sounds like something maybe one of the people we know. What did you call it?
I would
Sarah?
absolutely eat that.
Well, so I kind of make it a little differently, but I always called it hash mash.
Hash what?
Hash mash with hash browns and eggs.
I have
and
spent
cheese
the last
and
year
bacon.
not doing takeout. I can count the last 8 months. I can count on one hand how many times I did takeout, but I only did it because I was out and not home. I got $5 pizzas instead of ordering pizza, because ordering pizza for me is a $30 endeavor because of food tip and delivery and everything like that. So I just frozen pizza. Nope, it's a frozen pizza. Why? Because in the end, you're going to get that great park food. You're going to have all the food you want to eat at the parks and everything like that. Not go ham, but actually have the junk food. So if it looks like I'm going a little ham at the park, by all means. Oh my God!
Who's in your chat? Oh no!
Is he here?
No.
It's Jay! It's Jay Cerveza Cristo!
No, not that. No beer.
I don't have the thing. I actually have we're not on my normal setup. I actually have a thing of you tripping poo, dude.
It's perfect. Now we have Jay and we have Cerveza, whatever that thing is.
Cerveza Cristo!
Gosh, what are we doing? Awesome. That's fantastic.
Jay's in chat. I have officially made it. When drunk 3PO's in the chat, it's the only way to be.
Oh,
the only one
Makara,
not Jeremy, not Ryan, not Beardo, not Mike. Jay.
You know what, Brim? We're not going to take any offense to it. Poor Makara and I here trying to entertain people. And now we see how it goes. Somebody shows up and we're just like, okay.
I got to keep my eyes on. Oh, yeah, we've been at this for like months, Jay.
Yeah.
We've been doing this pretty consistently. Donna Hall coming in.
Moving on up, Brim. Moving on
up. No, I couldn't do this without you two.
Look at your avatar. Holy moly, girl.
If Jay wants to hear one of your jokes, and here's the thing, Cajun Corey, right now you can get away with it without doing a super chat.
That's right. Do it. Do it. Do it. Give us a good one.
So, no, I could not do this stream without these two amazing ladies who are kind enough to... I'm not a mod here. There's only one mod on this channel, and I plan on remedying that.
How does that feel to be?
I'm offended. Oh God! All right, we're gonna mod. I'm gonna make a mod list. We have an official mod list.
No, you can't mod Jay. He's got to earn it. He owes you a 50 now. Jay owes you a 50. Don't just mod him. Make you pay for it. Make him pay for it. Donna's not a mod either. What's up with that? Neither is John Ambler. Oh my gosh, you got so many mods here.
I got so many people that got a mod.
Well, I'm a mod. Still Leg of History, when I jump on his channel, he's made me a mod. He's so wonderful.
Still Leg is pretty awesome. I do love Still
He
Leg.
is. Do not make me a mod anywhere.
$50 mod fee from Christian Rocker.
There you go. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I've got my WTTR t-shirt on because it's so hot here. That's the only t-shirt I had with me to work out with. So I have the WTTR Babes t-shirt, one of the two. So how about that? Didn't know.
All right.
Let's see, when we can super, I'll send the 50.
All right. Cajun Corey. Cajun Corey. Scientists got bored after watching the Earth rotate for 24 hours. They called it a day. I'll send a 50. Jay, you don't have to say which shirt? My shirt or the Wasp? We liked your shirt. Welcome to the Rebellion.
There's my shirt. Ta-da! WTTR shirt.
WTTR. You gotta love Welcome to the Rebellion.
Yep.
I wake up every morning to watch Jay's streams. That is the only reason I am up before 11.
That's funny. Yeah, I listen when I'm working but I got to jump off sometimes because calls come in or I've got to do something. So yeah, but that's a good one, Cajun Curry.
I watch it on the laptop when I move it over to the phone when I make breakfast. Oh yeah, shout out to Jay. Seriously, everybody, if you haven't bought your copy of Vindicta yet, I'll put a link in the chat. Buy your copy of Vindicta. If you're on your way to MegaCon, buy your copy there and have the man sign it. Seriously, I have read Achromatic Chronicles Green. It is a fantastic comic. I have read his Saints and Sinners story with Cameron Cross. The man knows what he's doing, and he's a very diverse artist and writer. He is absolutely fantastic. You have to read more of Jay's comics, and we want more. Like, I've been trying to tell him, Jay, dude, you seriously need to write a biography like Gary did. Like, all the encounters you have had in your life, just the stuff you stumble into would make fantastic. It's like sitting around a campfire and just hearing these unbelievable tales that are just true. And it's just fantastic. You got to do a novel, dude, like a book about like your life. I think my life is boring. You may think your life is boring. It's not boring, dude. Like, yeah, but you knocked over a thing and got Michael Rooker to remember you. You crashed a whole side thing and got Michael Rooker to remember you. You tripped poo at the theme parks live on stream.
Yeah.
And if you think your life is boring, dude, Johnny Damon, the idiot of the Red Sox, wrote a best-selling novel.
Who else
clearly
and yelled at by a squirrel?
There you go. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Justice for poo.
Justice for poo. I don't think so.
Hashtag justice. There is no justice for poo.
No.
Jay
justice.
plowing the planet. The true story of Jay.
Yeah.
No, it should be. I swear to God, I didn't trip him. A story of my life.
That's crazy. No, this is great. We appreciate everybody in the chat.
Appreciate everybody in the chat.
That's
12 people.
Yeah.
Okay, Cajun Corey typed another dad joke.
Oh, please, let's read it. No, Cajun Curry's got a special place in my heart. I love his jokes.
Where do saplings go to learn? The elementary school. Ah! Love a good dad joke. X in Wonderland coming in.
That's fantastic. Oh,
that is
John
fantastic.
Ambler said, "What's up?" Hey, I get confused when I see that. He says, "What's up?" I think it's a wasp. So that's
wasp. Cool. Yep.
Fantastic. No, it's all good. No, but I'm really excited to have everybody here because this movie is so special to me, and I'm just so excited to see what you guys thought about it. It's I have not a handful. I've got a lot of special movies that I think are masterpieces. This is one of them. So I'm very excited to see what you guys thought about this.
All right, let's give it a trailer watch, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's so funny? I just made the world's easiest $5,000.
7 Academy Awards.
Hard act to follow.
2 Hollywood legends.
Luther didn't tell me he had a big mouth.
1 timeless masterpiece.
The great Henry Gunn. Turn it off, will ya?
On Blu-ray for the very first time.
The guy in the black hat with the gimp. The porters say he runs a braced game on the Century Limited. Picked him clean. Name's Lonergan. Dial Lonergan. He threatened to kill me. What are you gonna go for? You owe me $15,000, pal.
A game-changing heist movie, fully restored in stunning high definition.
Everything go okay? Yeah, sure, hell easy. $500,000 to win.
Perfect picture and perfect sound.
Your boss is quite a card player, Mr. Kelly. How does he do it? He cheats.
And a deck full of original bonus extras.
What I think connected us was just the fun that we had. The material itself was so original.
Paul Newman.
Well, kid, you beat him.
Robert Redford.
It's not enough. It's close.
The Sting. Buy it now on Blu-ray.
I might actually buy this on Blu-ray.
It's a treasure. So what do you guys think?
I watched it today.
Did you?
but like I at 2 o'clock I watch, Jay. I take an hour, I take some stuff, and then I watch daily. Then I watch side scrollers, and then I watch this movie. I'm like, okay, it's only 2 hours. I'm like, thank God it's not three because it was made in '73. So you never know. But man, this floored me. This was so good. Um, it's not a fast-paced movie. You do have to sit and watch this film. I have the uncanny ability to multitask, so I was working on D&D stuff while listening to this, and there were some like I could hear the tones of the voice shift, and I'm like, okay, I really need to focus on this right now. So Redford's so as a so a slow burn, kind of. It's not a slow burn. It starts off very quickly, but it keeps going, but it's just long. They don't make you assume anything. Everything is done on screen. Like conversations that they have are had because it moves to the next scene. It sets up the next scene, and it's done like a book chapter. Like even the layout of the film is done in book chapter style. Like even like the title card, turn the page level stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, it's very TCM classic stuff, the filmmaking back in the day.
It is definitely something I'm not going to forget. Like, it's not that I don't want to watch it again, but this sticks with you. If you have to sit down and watch it, it makes you remember what's happening and will make you remember going forward when you can actually talk about this movie later because you'll just remember it because this is not a popcorn flick. This is a very, very good piece of cinema.
Yeah. Makara, what do you think?
So again, it's another one my grandma always played, and she loved Robert Redford.
Of course.
Every time
I like Redford's acting.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like we liked his acting too, but she was. Let's just put it this way: she was a funny gal when she liked her romances and her movies, and she'd turn to me and go, so dreamy. I was like, you're such a goofball.
No, it's the movie for me. It's the ultimate epic Hollywood performance. Mm-hmm. That's what the true performers were. They gave you the story, the plot, built the story. It's something that you don't rush through. You have character development, you have plot development. The costumes, music, the execution, and the story absolutely floors you. It's the biggest heist, and it's unexpected. You even see, even with the characters, there are events that occur that surprised even the characters. Like the details of the story. So I thought it's an all-time masterpiece. I think there's a lot of clever banter, a lot of sassy talk.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of What's Up, Doc.
Oh yeah, and of course you have Robert Redford and Paul Newman. Those two guys were big hunks back then, and that's not why I liked the movie. It's just that the way they lurking and working.
Lurking and working. Thanks, Jay.
Jay works. Wait a minute, what? Jay works. Yeah,
Jay's
so
lurking and working. We got to talk about comic stuff after this too, dude. Yeah. So enjoy your lurking and working.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. The way the story evolves, the way the characters get developed, and it's just phenomenal. How creative it was in the way of the biggest heist that they, pulled on people. It was just phenomenal. It's like the first scene where you see the guy like, this was the easiest however grands of money I made. He opens it. That was
$5,000 a month, easy $5,000.
He opens it up. It's just a bunch of paper, like tissue paper or something. That's like, no, that just didn't happen, did it? And I probably watched this movie at least 15, 20 times, and every time I pick something new in it. That makes it even that much more fascinating for me.
I really I was listening and watching and stuff like that because you can really pick up on with tones and stuff without actually having to sit down and watch with popcorn. But I really shifted my attention to the poker scene, the first one.
Oh yeah.
And it's the scene that stuck out. Like they had the big setups and everything like that with Newman and the stuff, but that poker scene, that first poker scene between Robert Shaw and Newman. Robert Shaw is freaking terrifying, and he is so good. And I loved Robert Shaw when I saw him in Jaws. Screw you, Blaine, and your bad Jaws review. But Robert Shaw delivered that Jaws scene in delivered that speech of the Indianapolis speech. That iconic speech has become one of my favorite speeches in all of Hollywood, in all of cinema. And he delivered it hammered. And I'm like, if this what he's like when he's sober and when he's drunk, what's he like when he's sober? And I didn't really think about it. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. And then I see this, and I'm like, the man could act before drunk, but when he's sober and he's doing this, it's like, holy crap. Like, he was scary, he was intimidating. He wasn't intimidating, he's a big dude to begin with, but just that he didn't shift, he didn't deadpan, not even those little cat cracks and smile because it was funny, because acting off of Newman, no, he got into that and he just hit it, and it was phenomenal. And he was the one who stole the screen for me every time he was on. I wanted to focus on him and everything. And I also really loved Redford's ability to go from this wisecracking guy to this dead serious shift. Just that, bam, done. And it's just like, wow, we really don't have actors like this anymore. Well, we do. They're so few and far between, and they're not getting roles like this. They can't write like this anymore.
Right.
So
you see my challenge, right? You watch a movie like this, you watch the level of intricacy of the performance, the way they pull off the scene in different characters, the same person, but you could see the character shift in how they were performing and delivering it. And then this is where it gets a pretty good score. And then compare that to what we had to watch for Monday Hangover. I'm not knocking the movie down, but it's like, oh my gosh, I stumble on things like Mortal Kombat because it's just like it's difficult for me not to compare because I know it's different genre, different mood, different altogether, but it's just movies like this really ruin it for us to have great entertainment experience after.
The big thing with the Monday Hangover and what we do here on Real Talk and everything, it's not about all the movies. I mean, we watch great movies, and that's why we bring them. That's why we review them, is because we know these movies. We love these movies, and we want to share that love that we have for these movies with other people. So hopefully they'll love them as much as we do. Jay with the Goonies, he loves the Goonies. That's his movie.
Right.
He loves his movie. And Makara with Minimata. She loves Minimata. I wasn't a fan of, but she still loved it, and other people in the chat did like it too. It's about bringing people movies they might not have seen before, or remember how much you love this film, like that little bit of nostalgia. Like we had Shipwrecked. I mean, I loved that as a kid, and now it's just like, you need, like we said, you need that childhood spark, that love of like just running around on the beach with a sword and just being a kid to watch that film now. But that's one of the films you watch with your kids and you share it with them over sitting down and watching it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of what we're experiencing these days is just everything is so fantastical. It's just like a fantasy. It's just something that it doesn't so much relate to reality. It's all about something supernatural. So I don't know. I think maybe at some point we'll revert back to enjoying that, but it's just we've had so many of those bad experiences with the new fantastical things that you kind of long to go back to the old classics, to things that were real life things you could relate to a little bit more.
There's 4 movies. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Makara.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I was just gonna say, like, there's even older movies we maybe haven't even gotten to. old enough to get to.
Yeah.
I can tell you Casablanca, The Treasure of Sierra Madre are on my list of things to watch. Not next week, but they are on my list of stuff because everybody has heard of Casablanca. I know I've heard of that movie, but not enough people have seen
watched
it. And I didn't. I heard about it. And I'm like, no, I've never seen it. I've never got around to seeing it. It doesn't seem like it'll be my thing. And then I'm like, oh, cool, Casablanca's on Tubi. Hey, I got some free time. Let's kill it. I watched it and I'm like, I didn't watch that movie soon enough. I should have sat down and watched that before.
Yeah. Look, you got Lawrence of Arabia. That's another good one. Fiddler.
Amadeus is absolutely fantastic. It's really good with Abraham Murray, who is actually a very underrated actor these days. He's not in nearly as many things as he should be.
Right.
He played Salieri or something like that. He played one of the composers that supposedly killed Mozart, which he actually just.
Ben-Hur, you got.
Ben-Hur.
We'll get to it one day.
10 Commandments with Charlton Heston.
Yes, Charlton Heston, Richard Burton, those kind of movies. I mean, there's so much out there to kind of go back, and you get reminded of what performers really were like, compared to what we have today. So we have moved away from that greatness, the cinematic experience.
Sounds like I have 800 movies on my watch list. That sounds like my TBR pile. I actually am wondering how I can get through all my books before I die, and I'm literally still buying more. Like, you could probably burn my body on the pile of books I haven't read when I go.
Yeah.
Well, you have comedy that you definitely can't get comedy you have some funny shows, but you can't get the same comedy like TCMs used to have, actual slapstick, like What's Up, Doc, or Arsenic and Old Lace. You don't get
comedies. Prime example, Scrubs. Scrubs is having its revival series starting in a couple weeks, and I'm worried because Scrubs back in the day was hilarious. Like, it was absolutely hilarious. You had Dr. Cox calling JD girls names, not a politically correct dude, and now we have the new one, and it's 10 years later, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm nervous because I love Scrubs. Scrubs has a special. I love Scrubs. I watched it all. It's just fun to watch. Even the old episodes are still fun to watch, save for that last season where they tried to teach medical school and everything like that. But it was, and I'm worried because Makara's right. We don't get comedy like we used to, and to do proper comedy, you have to step on toes. You have to upset. It's going to upset somebody, and everybody's so worried about upsetting somebody that they just don't say anything that would be remotely edgy or funny.
Well, not even just dialogue comedy, but also just silent comedy, like the Marx Brothers.
Oh, Marx Brothers. Charlie Chaplin. Some of the old Charlie Chaplin silent films,
That's
where you didn't have dialogue. His physical comedy, and I like watching videos on the breakdowns of how they used to do those really old tricks, like the run into the wall into the suitcase.
Yeah, Duck Soup was one of my favorites.
I haven't seen it, but I've watched a lot of stuff. The shocked Makara! Look at it. There's a shocked face.
Like, what?
you Duck Soup virgin.
Marx Brothers.
Brand Duke left us. Good night. Have a good night.
It's a good movie.
But
so
there's so many old cinemas that we do. And I get that cinema has to evolve and change and tell new stories. But in overall, we don't get new stories. We don't get new things. We get a sequel and a franchise and everything like that. They don't seem to want to take a chance on anything new because notice how it really started after Marvel took the box office. After Marvel took the box office and they started that, it really, really accelerated. Like, it was like, oh, wow, Marvel's making all these movies. And then they went to, and then all of a sudden the Avengers dropped. And I don't mean it dropped. It was huge. It was like the Batman of '89. Everybody was an Avengers. Everybody suddenly became a comics expert, which is a separate issue. But it made billions of dollars at the box office. And now all the theaters are trying to scoop up every franchise they can to try to get their own Marvel. And unfortunately, because of that, all we end up getting is slop. More and more slop, sequel upon sequel, trying to do what Marvel Replicated did close to 18 years ago.
Yeah, I just wish with all the technology these days, this is the part that's really terrible, because you see the movie we watched. It's very creative. It's very masterfully,
and it had real sets.
Absolutely. Nowadays, what they're doing with the Marvel type fantastical things, they're going back and taking things that we cherished as the first in the franchise that came out and impressed us. Now they're embellishing it, trying to give it a different scenario. You know what? I just don't want to see it anymore. I just want them to go ahead and create a new superhero altogether, nothing to be borrowed from any of these older characters, and just fascinate us with something new. I mean, they got all this technology, but they can't do anything with it. You know why? Because we are not creative anymore. They just don't know how to do it anymore.
We live in a society that teaches you to conform, not idealize and express yourself. It's real. So X in Wonderland, it's all fear and quick money. Partly they're afraid to take chances on new IPs, but also they see any new IP that doesn't make $750 million a waste of a film. It is not worth the money to put into it with marketing and the time and effort and everything like that. It's better to guarantee what you're going to make money on, no matter how many diminishing returns, till you run it into the ground, and then you gobble up another IP and do the same thing over and over and over again. And that's why we are seeing the decline of all of our favorite friends, the death and murder and decline of all of our favorite franchises, from Marvel to Doctor Who to Star Wars, because they don't care about it. They don't care about the IP. They see it as a cash cow, and that's it. So they're not treating it with the respect it deserves. And without that respect and love that is needed, it won't make the money, the diminishing returns. And they'll just gobble up another studio because look at what's happening with Warner's.
I will say that lately this month alone, even just the start of the year, we've been getting some, like Black Bear has actually been surprisingly doing movies without, like, it's very CGI minimal. There's hardly any. It's just, it's like back to filmmaking form almost. And it's
I would love a live action Vindicta movie. Give us a pirate movie. Give us animated Acromatic Chronicles. I'm going to see if Jay's still lurking and watching.
Nicely done. Yeah, I see what you're doing over there.
So it's not like all just like franchises. There's been good movies lately that don't follow the franchise formula, and those movies are like, oh, those are so good.
Yeah, they're so good, but they don't measure. Like Hollywood doesn't measure success. Like they measure success in dollar and box office receipts. It doesn't matter if it's a great movie. Like there are so many great movies that tanked at the box office and did fantastic in the secondary market, but that's the other issue. You put it out, they lost half of it without the DVD and Blu-ray releases. The video, it was like Betamax, VHS, Blu-ray, DVD, HD, DVD, but they don't come out anymore. Like they come out so quick, and just they don't have that income anymore because now everything's on streaming. Rainer.
Yeah. But so that's the problem, right? I mean, they're not worried about entertaining us. They're just worried about the money. But guess what? They're not going to make the money if they can't entertain us.
No, they're not. They're not making the money that they used to, and it's been on a steady decline since Endgame.
That's right.
And it's only going to get worse till the IPs either go away or they literally are just dead and just another slop that they're just putting out.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's been really, I used to love going to the movies. I used to enjoy it. It wasn't just about the popcorn and a cold drink. It was like you enjoyed that experience. I have not been to a movie theater in, I can tell you, almost 2 years, because there's nothing out there that I want to go see.
Last movie I saw in theaters was with my buddy Steve, and that was Oppenheimer. And I didn't go see Oppenheimer because it was Nolan. No, I went to Oppenheimer because I have this morbid fascination with anything related to World War II.
Yeah, sure.
So I went to go see that. I loved it. Oppenheimer was great. I have it on Blu-ray. I don't really see the need to rewatch it, but physical media and having it is always a good thing. What's worse is my local movie theater closed. Like it completely shuttered early last year. It is now storage units in an empty strip mall. And it was heartbreaking because it was closed. I've been going there. That's where I went to see all my movies. Movie ticket was $6.50.
Oh wow.
Movie ticket was $6.50 and $9 for a normal movie, $6.50 for a matinee, and that's any time before 7:00. So it really sucks. And what's worse is the next one is an hour and a half bus ride in one direction. So a whole movie will be a day trip for me. And at that point, I'm just like, I'm not going to the movies. And I really want to see Godzilla Minus Zero. That's supposed to be coming out late this year. And I really want to see that film. I love Minus One. Minus One was so good. But Minus Zero is, I'm hoping, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. But that's the last time I went to the movies was Oppenheimer. And I have had zero drive to see anything in theaters.
Yeah. Makara, when is the last time you've been to a theater? When was the last movie you
Well,
saw?
actually, not too long ago, I went to go see Shelter in the theater.
Oh,
how was it?
I really liked it. Actually, it was really good. It was definitely more dark and gritty than I was used to from him, but it kind of reminded me more of like when he did Redemption. Well, actually, it's Redemption, but it's also called Hummingbird because they did change the name for it. But
got it.
There's one coming out. It was like Stay Alive, Don't Die. It's got Zazie Beetz in it. I didn't know she was German. It is called They Will Kill You. And there's another one coming out that has Sam Rockwell in it. Like They Will Kill You. It looks absolutely fantastic. Like absolutely just action comedy horror. A woman answers a help wanted ad to be a housekeeper in a mysterious New York City high-rise and now realizes there has seen another. Just basically, she runs into like a demon, a satanic cult that plans on using her as a sacrifice. So she has to like protect herself and run around. I'm like, this is going to be hilarious.
It like some of it looked funny, but other times it's like, it's definitely more one of those funny movies.
There's another one with Sam Rockwell coming out that I wanted to see. What is it? Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Yep, that's what Sean put on the chat too. Yeah.
Yeah, and a man from the future travels to the past to recruit and recruits the patrons of a Los Angeles diner. He arrives to combat a rogue artificial intelligence. I'm like, I am so down with that because first of all, Sam Rockwell is really underrated. He is amazing in everything he does. He is so good. Like my first encounter with him was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like the 89 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he played one of the Shredder's minion, like one of the Shredder's guys. Then after that it was actually Charlie's Angels. He played the villain in the first Charlie's Angels film, and he was just like so good. And then it was Iron Man, and then I'm like, this guy is really good. Like he is clearly. Dude is capable of so much more, but he just feels kind of restrained by his roles. And then I just started watching him. He's so good.
Yeah,
he is just fantastic. But we are here to talk about The Sting and other movies. And The Sting, well, The Sting was good. But let's hear what you thought about it. Here on this channel, we use critic lists.
Yay!
And if you don't use critic lists, here is the link. Here's the link. Critic List is a free movie site, a free movie review site where all you got to do is sign up, make an account, and start reviewing films. This is all literally by people, for people, set up by a great guy named Blaine. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And it literally is just people lending their voices to movies. No media shills, no nothing. Everybody saw these movies. Hey, I like this. Here's what I thought of it. Shout out to Blaine.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
critic lists. So let's get this.
Yeah, even though we don't approve of his Jaws review.
Even though we don't approve of his Jaws review, remember, if you do sign up, dislike Beardo's review of Die Hard, Blaine's review of Jaws, and anything Epic Mike posts.
He's not going to be happy.
Mike's never happy.
No.
Especially during Mario Kart. He's really not happy.
Oh, but he's at his best at Mario Kart.
He's at his meltdown. Dallin, why are you here, Kata?
He's fantastic. I love it. Love it.
Tree Bear actually did do the Mad Meat Fury Road meme.
All right, so there is a group for this stream. It's called Real Talk. We will, Makara, Wasp, and I link our reviews on there. It is a group. Feel free to join it. More we grow, better we get. We're up to 11 members now, which is fantastic for the small stream that we got here. I really love that. Thank you all. I really do appreciate it. But we are reviewing. We are going to go see what everybody else thought of the things. Apparently, we got 20 reviews of this movie.
Yes.
That's great. That's fantastic. Pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Got to pump those numbers up. Let's see here. Paul Newman as Henry Gondorf, Johnny Hooker, Doyle Langman, Robert Shaw. Blaine loses points. No picture of Robert Shaw. None.
Oh, no.
He's got no picture of Robert Shaw right here. None at all whatsoever. Seriously? And you know why? It's because he was in Jaws. So we got reviews here. I gave it a 91% because slider issues. This film is a testament as to how far acting talent in filmmaking has fallen. A stellar acting from Robert Redford, Newman, and Shaw is nothing short of amazing. Chemistry between the three is undeniable, and the writing puts movies to shame, showing the modern Hollywood doesn't have the right or doesn't know how to write or craft a story. I can't highly recommend this film. I'm going to upvote myself because I'm a shameless shell. Makara review. Now, Makara, we love her reviews. Wow, not a novel. Normally, Makara's got like 5 paragraphs, and you're like, I don't want to read all that. Small-time grifter Johnny Hooker, Robert Redford, and his partner Luther Coleman unwittingly con a numbers runner for a powerful mob boss named Doyle Longman, played by Robert Shaw. In
retaliation.
In retaliation, I can't. The letters are moving around because the lights are all funky. Longman as Luther's murder, forcing Hooker to flee to Chicago, seeking revenge. Hooker enlists the help of Henry Gondorf, Paul Newman, a legendary master of the big con who is currently laying low from the FBI. This is absolutely fantastic. The music is good. Bakara's right here, famous for the ragtime score, particularly adaptation of Scott Joplin's The Entertainer by Marvin Help. Makara is our cinemaphile. She is our movie aficionado in this panel. I'm just the schlub who's put it all together. She is the real brains behind the movie reviews and makes you really inflect on things. She has you up your game. Wasp can just pick them. Wasp just, boom, always a good movie. Except for her take on the menu, but I still forgive her for that.
It's a movie. I picked it. It's fine, but it just doesn't. It doesn't appease my appetite. How about that?
That's okay.
It's okay. I noted Robert Shaw for his menacing performance as Doyle Logan in his electrical chemistry between Paul Newman and Robert Redford in the film's core appeal. It does. It is fantastic. It was so good. Makara, upvote. Absolutely. We got another one, 85. I like the film a lot. It's a little cards done in the 30s style by Real Yodel Movies. Okay, you'll get an upvote. Good for you. The bookseller, 93. Eric Stratton, 92. Wasp with a 100.
Let's go.
Not a 99.99999. Not a Beardo number. That is a 100 from Wasp.
It is.
After getting more than expected from the pickpocket, Johnny Hook, Jay Doge. Let's see here. Review. No review. You get it down. I'm sorry. No, you're just gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna. No dislike. He gave it 100, but he didn't put any comments on there. See, nothing. So no like or dislike. I love discovering the complexity and the subvert all your expectations. You walk into thinking, man, I can't give spoilers even on this one. Like the end of that, like I did not see that coming. That was so good. Like that actually took me. I'm like, holy shit! All right, seriously, Mark Coco's downvote 58%. What the hell's the matter with you? No. This is an old film. Yeah, it's an old film. Yeah, you're not even gonna get a like. But Prospero Fandango, Chris Toey. Yeah, so yeah, wow. Mostly relatively reviews and some people with some very bad Beardo takes.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. I'll tell you what, it's one of those surprise moments. It's not just that their last scene, but there were a couple more throughout the movie that you did not see it coming. So I thought they were pretty clever.
Yeah, so this is I know some of those reviews are from 2004, but there's only 20 reviews of the film.
Yeah, some are from 2024. You're right, Sean. I saw that.
Christopher Lee Jackson, the Sthing. But overall, this movie is fantastic. And if you have seen it, sign up for Critic List, drop your review. Let everybody know what you think of it. The more people you get review of this, the more attention it gets, the more people will maybe watch it and leave a review.
Yep. So what are we watching next week? Brim, it's your turn, right?
Next week, we are watching something that I have been wanting to get around to watching and haven't, and I can't think of a better time to do it. Next week, we will be reviewing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that with Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt,
yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, and I've seen clips and everything like that. I'm like, you know what? We're going to real talk this. And I haven't been able to actually sit down and watch it yet. Not for a lack of one, but I haven't had the I'll get to it eventually thing. Well, we're going to get to it now.
Yeah.
So next week is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Got it.
Want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Really appreciate you going to the chat. I have an official mod list. See if you made the cut or not.
That is awesome. Yeah, it's great to see everybody here. It's a nice.
And I will take bribes and cash at MegaCon if it need be. Cut out the YouTube right from it.
Yeah, it was a great way to close a very busy day for me. So it's always a pleasure, and it's great to see the interactions in the chat. So,
and we'll be back next Wednesday for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinion. I'm a big Tarantino fan. My favorite Tarantino movie is from what I've seen of his catalog is Inglourious Bastards. Love that film. That's Eli Roth, just freaking over the. He's from Boston. It's a New England thing. Over the edge with the bear Jew, and just loved it. But next week is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So thanks everybody for coming out, and we'll see you later. I'm hitting the red button now. Peace.
Bye everybody.
Bye.